Al hasn't been with us for the past week, not because he's dead, although his whereabouts have remained a mystery, but we have confirmation that he is currently in Ohio, hitting up breweries and alternative new wave restaurants. But even more interesting is his recent visit to lay flowers on the grave of Harambe, the beloved lowland silverback gorilla who was fatally shot earlier this year while trying to playfully groom a young boy, mistaken for harmful intentions. Hey Al, are you there? Can you hear us?
Yeah, man, I can hear you loud and clear. How's it going, man? I was just at Ogle Bay, man. I gotta tell you, hitting up some wonderful rounds of golf in my socks and sandals. Till I heard you calling, and I gotta say, lightened my mood a little bit.
That's awesome. That's great. Things at the studio are a little bit hectic without you, but I've been having some trouble getting high key guests on the show. Without the spectacled, long haired freak show headlining things, it seems nobody wants to talk to me.
Well, man, you're doing good though, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. I lacked faith in you before, but you seem to be doing the gig, even though sometimes you gotta shut your hole and know your role. I mean, I know setting up on planning the podcast is hard work, especially with all the audio tech and without a sound jockey like myself, it's hard. But props, man, you pulled it off. When I ran the soundboard for my first job back in the mid 80s, I was working like 100-hour work weeks, man. I was running the sound and washing the dishes in my spare time, which was a good gig because I got to riff raff with some of the black retail workers. They really taught me the ropes, man.
Wow, a stunning real life testament to how far hard work can get you. And now look, man, you're on FM radio for the 15-minute break. I mean, I myself was working very hard trying to get good content and good guests, but and much like my childlike delight after many unanswered calls and emails, I even got Bruce Baskets on the shows. He played a tuba-oriented jazz segment and slam poetry reading with some minor variations on Ant Mutiny, their new single. We had to get security to curtail him after he threw some chairs. He gets animated, but this guy totally innovated caveman rock. He takes jumping around on stage shirtless to a whole new level.
Dude, I can't. You got Bruce Baskets on the show. Dude, I've tried like probably 200 times and he's always booked. I mean, the guy's like a modern day Shakespeare. If Shakespeare was emotionally abused and weightlifted to take the edge off, he's a jack of all trades. A poet, a scream rocker, bare knuckle lifter, comedian, guitarist, hype man. He does it all, man. And you got him on the show. You're saying you got Bruce Baskets on the show? I haven't seen him. Was it not released yet? Is it on the dark web?
No, Al, it actually aired a few nights ago. Just without your signature appearance, it's not getting the same amount of hype. Even though I can run the show perfectly fine. And
I gotta tell you, man, I'm so happy for you. I mean, for a guy who fails at almost literally everything he does, I mean, like that
well,
stand-up comedy stint that ended laughably, as in ironically laughably, and your marriage to a woman who's cheated on you with an Asian math teacher, I gotta say, you've had no aura of good luck in your whole entire life, to say the least. But now you got things rolling. You're taking charge, and I gotta say, it's been working out for your favor. Congratulations, man. Just remember that this head honcho El Numero Uno is back in 2 weeks, so don't get too comfortable, man.
oh, I haven't forgotten. But the rest of us have no clue what you've been up to the past week. I mean, how about you enlighten us on what's going on in your life? Have you been touring with Eddie Shark and the Tangible Magnets? I know it's been a pipe dream of yours that has never come to fruition.
Man, no, honestly, I wish so. Though, if I had to change one thing in my past, I would have kept trying to be a rocker. I just love, the bands, black metal like Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne. He was such an inspiration for my looks. I mean, the
Yeah.
drugs and the alcohol, they were fun. They were a fun phase, but let me tell you, oh, and the groupies, man. But I gotta tell you, when it comes all down to it, I'm ska, man. I'm so ska. I had the looks. I was very physically fit, and I would have kept going, but I met this lady who changed my life forever. My ex-wife who completely tore my aspirations apart. She did, man. It's true. And people kept telling me that every time I remarry, I keep making the same mistake because each marriage, they're younger and dumber, but I don't see that. I don't. But I truly found a voice in radio, man. Shocking it up in the studio is where I belong. Playing black metal and showing nudies on the air got people so riled up.
Exactly.
I loved it. But now I'm older, wiser. I've mellowed out. I've
Mm.
got kids, and I'm a stone's throw away from using my big fat pension. I've seen a few lights, and I've had some encounters with the otherworldly. I'm a softer guy now, and I gotta tell you, I'm really liking it.
Wow. Al, thank you for that insightful, impromptu look into your past life. It gave me the feels and the chills and, a little bit of a reminder of what life was like a long, long, long time ago. It hasn't. It isn't for a forgotten bygone era because I still remember it, and that makes it special. Everything that happens for a reason, which is why all the mistakes we made in our lives can be totally justified. I drink to drown out the incipient, tangible, ever-present fear of my life not amounting to anything but ashes on a mantelpiece. A token of pride from an antiquated time period. That's a reason.
Okay, so real quick, I'm gonna do an advertisement for one of my favorite supplements for workouts. Since I became a little bit more of a gym rat, I've been hitting up the dumbbells, I've been doing the rips, and I've been doing the sets of, P90X, I've been doing, insane ab workouts, been toning my legs, doing the glutes for the sloots, doing the hip dips and the trips. Man, I gotta tell you, at the end of the day, I don't even know how to get as big as a guy like Bruce Baskets. Like he's like roided out. He's freaking insane. He hits the gym every week. He can look like that without, with eating junk food for 2 months. Man, I hit the gym every day and I got pencil arms. And I'm wondering, how do I get bigger? How do I get big and beefed up? Anyway, the answer in your calling, in your prayer, is in the Animal Pack Sups. These are my favorite sups, man. The Animal Pack is designed to enrich you with the protein intake, the whey and the powder people are trying to get. That's not gonna work, man. Like only like roided out people are gonna use that to like get like fake muscle mass in synthol and stuff like that. What you want to get is the Animal Pack. And that's the protein going straight in, and it also has several iron enriched chemicals mined in Syria and a little bit of nitrogen too to get that flare because you want that protein to go to your body. And I gotta tell you, it has the vein varicose veins that pop up, which is ridiculous. It gets everybody looking in the gym, all the girls looking at me. They're looking at my veins. They're looking at me because I take the Animal Pack supplements. And what you want to take with that is the Incredibar. And the Incredibar is a protein enriched bar. You can get it in chocolate or vanilla. And the Incredibar has not only protein, but all your vital beef, the beefiness. They put crushed, rehydrated beef. They put crushed, rehydrated beef into this. And by the time you eat it and gets in your mouth, it actually has all the beefy, salty flavor. Man, you're getting it as if you're eating a pork roast. It's delicious. It's delicious. It's like you're eating a freaking, Angus burger, but you're really just eating a protein bar. And it has all the fatty, nice goodness, but it has the protein. It has all the vital elements that you need to go to your, the quads to the bods, man. You want to get that. So that's what I've been doing. It's been working out successfully.